Hello Pisces, welcome to your romantic love reading for the month of December 2018. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. Thank you for joining me and thank you all for your love and support. I call in the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, and welcome the guardians of the north, east, south, and west to be present at this reading, that the sign of Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and however else is led intuitively to this reading, may have a clear reading, a truthful one, a helpful one for the highest good of all. Ooh, that smudge is really smoking. I'm wondering if you guys need some clarity. Or if I do. Probably both. With Mercury retrograde in our recent past. Current energy still prevailing, I think. Okay. Please apply these channeled messages as they pertain to your relationship status, whether you are exiting a relationship, currently in one, exiting, currently in one, or manifesting one. These cards are my own soul-to-soul divination and oracle cards. They are handmade. I am deeply connected directly to the images and on these cards, to the cards themselves. They are all based on my own personal spiritual experiences and channeled information. So I can relate directly to these cards in a way that's more in depth than tarot and other oracle cards made by someone else. So I hope you enjoy and appreciate the messages that are coming through for you. All right, last one, and we're ready to go. Okay. Underlying energy is the rainbow. Wish fulfillment, promises, materializing. Okay, so in the past, for those of you exiting a relationship, the past energies, and those of you who are in a relationship or manifesting one who have just recently experienced in the recent past this relationship dynamic. So you have some perspective. What I have is the card of all the elements together. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Some of you have gotten the big picture of a relationship and the dynamic being left behind that you have just passed through was the element of a full picture perspective. Something was revealed to you by spirit and by the surrounding environment. You were informed of something. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, informed of something. In a relationship, you know that what you want in a relationship is nurturing. You want that. I think above all else is the energy that I'm picking up on. You want nurturing. You also are talking, those of you with a partner are talking about with your partner, talking about your feelings about what you nurture yourself with in terms of food, clothing, shelter, your life's calling. This is the card of mine for food. Lobster's my favorite food. you have a broader perspective, a higher perspective. Some of you have a better perspective about what Spirit is saying to you. And in the recent past, this is a photograph of the street that I used to live on called Hecate Drive. This was in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I lived there for a little over 2 years on that street. A little bit over a year, excuse me. The past dynamics that are exiting your life are one of an overview and one of a full spectrum perspective, bigger picture. You know what you need in a relationship. You know what you want. You know what feeds your soul. You will stand for nothing else. You've put your foot down. Some of you have had to put your foot down pretty strongly. Some of you have had to exit or tell the other person to exit. You feel backed by the universe because some serendipitous things were happening, and it did put you at a crossroads. You are going to have to choose yourself, or you're going to have to choose accommodating the relationship that is subpar to what you truly want. Some of you have come to terms with needing to be more honest with yourself and dealing with guilt issues surrounding what you really want, afraid of disappointing the other, afraid of angering the other, afraid of this, that, and the other. You know, how will they respond? How will my life turn out? What the hell is going to happen? And you have the choice and are at the crossroads between choosing accommodating them at your own expense, or choosing yourself and trusting that the universe will bring you a relationship that resonates and is perfectly aligned with you being true to yourself. Instead of agonizing over a decision, just stay true to yourself. That's the decision. And you know that a relationship is supposed to feel more fun. Fun. Some of you feel that you've compromised your integrity around the area of fun. Some of you are kind of drowning your sorrows, some, with maybe a little bit, imbibing a little bit too much in your pleasure, your maybe, you know, like, you know how they say pick your poison when you go to have a drink, that type of thing. But for each one of us, it's different. It's and it's because it's not saying that any indulgence is bad. It's saying that you might be overindulging to numb out, having to make a decision, having to figure out how you truly feel, because it's harder. That's only for some. That's not for everybody. Presently, it's more about waiting on divine timing. This is my cosmic energy card. This is about trusting and trying to stay at peace with yourself while you wait on divine timing. Because I think the revelation that you recently got over here, the perspective, kind of rattled your cage a bit. For some of you, you realized you are in a cage. The relationship feels, there's some sense of entrapment there from the other person, from the significant other. They're a bit too controlling. They're a bit, you're not wanting to face the harsh truth of what it really is, because you know at a gut level that on some degree, for some of you, not all of you, some degree, you're being abused, or you feel you're being abused. And that in and of itself, and you're, instead of like, well, am I being abused or not? If I am being abused, I'll leave. If I'm not, then I'll stay. But the point of it is, if you feel that you're being abused, then that's enough to know. That's enough information to go on, even if you're wrong, because that's not normal. You know, that's just not the norm. And some of you have gotten used to the feeling of abuse as being the norm. It numbs out how you think you're supposed to feel. And for others, it's like I need to block out those feelings because I don't know where else to turn. I don't know what else my options are. I want to get out, It's hard. I can admit it to myself, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. Some of you are turning to your own natural instincts. So for those of you calling in a relationship, you have recognized your own magic. You know what you need to do. But it's easier than you thought it was, because what it is to follow your own instincts. And that's the general message for everybody. Whether you're leaving and finally recovering and returning back to your instincts, or some of you in a relationship can't feel your own instincts anymore. Some of you utilizing your instincts for bringing a relationship in. This is the key card here. It's my animal card, but what I'm feeling off of it is a sense of purity, innocence, and returning to your own instincts without apology, without apologizing to other people for how you are. For just being you, just being you. There is divine timing in all of this. There is no question. If this card is central in the middle of all of it, is divine timing and divine forces, cosmic forces. That's not to say to wait on the universe. It's to align yourself to the universe and then watch how the universe aligns to you. The universe is saying it will match you dollar for dollar. In other words, if you choose, in other words, the universe is saying, spirit is saying, in fact here, a channeled spirit message for you personally is, spirit is saying that spirit is waiting, they are waiting and ready to help you with whatever you choose. So in some instances, spirit just puts something in our lives, right? And sometimes spirit assists us in our choice. So we don't always have to choose, but this time they're saying this is about a choice. This is about exercising your free will, because your freedom is your power. And there's some element here in the relationship dynamics that were in the past and the present. And you'll know who you are and where that applies. That feels, the dynamic feels or has felt, and what you're facing is your personal empowerment. And you feel bound, like I can't make my choices. I can't make my choices. They're too hard. I can't make the choice. It's like you can't win for losing. Both options seem difficult. But in the future, you have freedom. You have mobility. You have the open road ahead of you. This is your personal freedom. I just heard, hit the road, Jack. You're telling someone to hit the road. For some of you, you're leaving quietly. And you're just moving along almost under cover of darkness. It's like you're not even going to tell them. Because you know that they'll try and entrap you again. And you're just going to leave. And they're telling you, do it. I'm not telling you. Please don't take it as me telling you to leave a relationship. I'm talking to people specifically who already feel this way and have already made their choice. Spirit is saying, when you make that choice for yourself, it's the right choice. So whatever it is you've chosen to do already, do it. Do it, and we'll help you. We'll match you dollar for dollar. Every step you take, we'll take one with you. Every time you move forward, we will help you. Every time. Step for step, dollar for dollar. They will. They will match your power, your personal power. Every move you make towards your personal empowerment, they will match it and make you feel that much more empowered. It's guaranteed. They're promising you this. They're promising you this. Oh, look what's under this. My card for spirit. Those are my depictions of my spirit guides. And under that is cleansing with the white sage and the dream catcher. And under that is my card for the Zen life, being completely still within yourself. Inner peace, outer activity. And they're saying move along, little doggies. This is my card for physical movement, exercise. Mine is dance. And under that is the card of karma. And breaking curses. Breaking curses. This is my card for self-empowerment. And this one is being healed by the earth, by the flowers. You're so backed up by the universe, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Look at this. This is for present energy, or excuse me, present relationships. If you're currently in a relationship, this is my mascara tears. This is the card for mascara tears, and it implies a significant need for boundaries and that you will implement them. You will. You will implement them because you're going to make note of your pain. You're keeping note. You're keeping track of how you feel is what it is. The universe is saying you must keep track of how you feel. You must not sweep your feelings under the rug anymore, ever. Don't disregard your own feelings. In other words, that relationship scenario I mentioned before where you're accommodating them at your own expense. That when it's at your own expense, it's when you start crying mascara tears. And it's like, you know, when you feel it that deep, that nothing is worth that kind of self-deprivation. That you're denying yourself happiness and well-being. Well-being. You know, this is you're compromising your inner. This is my inner guide, my animal totem, which is the tiger. And it has a lot to do with inner healing, damage that's been done. And it's deeply connected to whether or not you cultivate strong boundaries for yourself. Self-advocacy, okay? The last card is the card of clear quartz crystal. This is when you are completely cleared. Your energy is completely cleared. For those of you who are single, I just got the message. You are clear to go. You are cleared for takeoff and landing. Both. You're going to soar and you're going to find energetically, you're going to tap in to the cosmic energy of bringing in your mate. It's happening. You have like all systems go. For those of you in a relationship, you are being cleared of your old past energy. You are crying those mascara tears and it's cleansing you and it's clearing your mind. Every tear you cry is producing a clear thought, is what they're saying. Every tear you cry creates a clear thought because you're clearing out your energy so that you can move on. And you will be moving on. Some of you just from one phase of the relationship to the next, but some of you are phasing out of the relationship entirely and regaining your sense of freedom and self-empowerment. This is the month. You're not going to wait. I'm not telling you not to wait. I'm picking up on your energy. Those of you who have chosen, I'm feeling it. You're not going to wait around. You're going to do it. You are doing it. You've put it in motion. You've got to make sure, they're showing me again, step for step. Make sure you step forward because the universe will match your energy in support. They will support you. They will match your energy, but you have to choose of your own free will. You have to. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know quite how to articulate it, but they're saying like, it has to be your own free will. It has to be your energy and your free will choice that chooses this movement forward, to leave the past behind, to leave the pain behind, to cry through the pain and keep walking strong and actively asking the universe to match your energy and self-empowerment. And those of you taking steps towards bringing someone in, you must choose to take action. One step, just one step, and the universe will match it, and you'll feel so supported. You'll feel like, whoa, I did it. I just did one step, and it feels like the universe came right in and supported me. It gives you the empowerment to keep going. So they're going to help you. Know that they're helping you. The support is there. And here's the card that came up for our final overall answer is the flowers are healing you. Red and pink roses, that's the romance card. And the romance language of true utter, true, unconditional romantic love right here. They're trying to give you this. So you've got, and the sun underneath, so healing. You've got to make those changes for you. It's got to be a free will choice, is what Spirit's saying. They will support you. You will trust and wait on divine timing. This is a destined movement forward. You must match up to what you want in proportion to your actions. You're not going to get it all done at once, they said. Be patient with yourself, but don't get passive, okay? You don't have to full steam ahead. Just take one step and they'll match you. So it will feel like only half the effort, but you'll be getting twice as much done with half the effort. The universe will match you. They keep repeating that again. And your free will choice is imperative because only you can choose. You have to be the one to embody your choice and live your dream and make it manifest. It's the only thing that makes it real is you choosing to. It's the only thing. That's what they're saying. The only thing that will make it real is you choosing to do it. They will match you. Okay, everyone. That is a very strong message and strong energy. If you leave a comment, please, if this resonated with you, and connect with me in the links below and in the comment section. If you'd like to connect with me for a personal reading or to make a donation. Until we meet again, take care and have a wonderful holiday season. I will see you soon, everyone. From my soul to yours, much, much love and brightest blessings. Take care. Bye-bye. Much love.